Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. For those of you who are new, I am a licensed esthetician and a makeup artist. Today I created this eye makeup look using the Morphe 35S palette that my boyfriend, so grateful of him to choose this palette all on his own. So Ever, thank you so much. I love you. And we are dabbling into a little bit of these brushes. I tried to use what I could, but they're just so stinking pretty. He also gave this to me too, so but they're so aesthetically pleasing. Like, I didn't want to use all of them, but I did the best that I could. If you would like to see this makeup palette in action and some of the brushes in action, then stay tuned. Let's just jump right into it. We're gonna use my Bioderma and we're gonna go ahead and clean what we have. So we're gonna prime with the NYX Marshmellow face primer. I'm gonna use 1 pump of this gal and I'm gonna just moisturize because I don't have a moisturizer on hand, so this is the next best thing. I was gonna use a primer, but I really need to moisturize my skin. For the eyeshadow look, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of doing something pink, like in this color family. I don't know. I think we're gonna do a cut crease with some pink and then blow out a teal shade on the lower lash line. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use this gal today. This is in the shade Vanilla. Obviously she's very light against my skin tone. We're just gonna prime the eyelids. Now we're gonna dip into the shadows and the brushes. So I'm gonna use this one right here. I'm gonna use the A20 brush, this gal. I haven't done a cut crease in a while and I'm a little nervous. But here we can, you know, we can just, we're gonna have fun together, right? It's just makeup, it's gonna come off at the end of the day. So we're gonna pick up this shade right here, Private Via. So I was seeing reviews that apparently, this was before I forgot it, but apparently they're like shedding like crazy. I don't know. Well, we will find out today. Very messily just putting that everywhere. I don't have any shedding, which is a good thing. Okay, we're gonna set this aside for now. And we're gonna pick up the A20 brush. It's a little bit more smaller. And we're gonna pick up the shade called Yacht Life down here. Now this is gonna make it a little bit more deeper. This might stain, just letting you know. I mean, if you have this palette, you'll get that, but if you don't, then don't even worry about it. So I'm just pressing that and just going along the shape of my eye. We're building the colors together. Pigmented, of course. I feel like Morphe's eyeshadows are always pigmented. Now, here comes the fun part. The fun part. I'm gonna use my NYX brush. This is the number 14 brush. Pick up more of the concealer that we had used earlier. I'm going to cut the crease. So wish me luck here. There isn't a brush to pack on like the entire lid color, so I'm just gonna use a brush that I have here, and this is a Sigma E32 brush, and I'm gonna use just us two. So actually, yeah, we're gonna use just us two. This shade right here, it's a nice pinky color. pack her on. How was that looking? Wow, quite impressed at my skills. Now we're gonna use the Wet n Wild Breakproof Waterproof Eyeliner. Wish us luck, wish us luck. Let us pray. I want to say I love Sarai did this look, so let's just say we're recreating it. We're gonna do this eye off camera. We'll be right back. That's with the shape. My eyeliner kind of died halfway when I was doing this one. I want to put a brown one color before I forget, because that tends to happen to me. So we're gonna do al fresco, this one right here. Pop that right on to here. Jump right into some mascara. While that kind of dries out, we're gonna move on to the face. So we're cleansed, we have the Marshmellow primer. We have the Marshmellow moisturizer from NYX. And then we're gonna go in with the Hollywood Flawless Filt'r Scowl here. I'm in the shade 5.5. I'm gonna blend this out with my IT Cosmetics brush that always comes out in October, and I totally missed it this past year, but it's totally fine. We are looking bronzed. Yes, nice. This is the foundation, the best skin ever from Sephora. This is a 29Y. I use the same brush, and we're gonna put some of the foundation. So that's what it looks like on that side. Okay, so my Charlotte Tilbury is way deep. Like it's a tad bit deeper. It's a tad bit deeper, but the shade for the 29Y is actually a pretty good match. I'm gonna have to try this foundation again just to see how it looks without the flawless underneath. But I mean, matches. That's not gonna work. We need my hand. We need my arm. So yeah, I would say not too shabby. I'm gonna use my sponge that we used in the last video, and we're just gonna press this in a little bit, just to, you know, have a little bit of a smoother application and whatnot. We're not gonna forget concealer this time, because last time I did. And actually, surprise, surprise, I thought it was gonna mess up the whole under eye, but it didn't, thankfully. Thankfully. I don't think I have a new concealer that, or actually I do have the NYX one, but this one's like my skin complexion, like perfect. And then this one's like too light, so it's like I don't know. I mean, maybe we could just mix it. I still have some on my little palette here for what we used it for, so I think I can. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too bright. I want to try it. Okay, we're gonna try the vanilla shade, just like just this much. So I used this on my under eyes, and we will see how it blends out. I'm gonna use my brush that we used foundation with, so whatever is left on there kind of will mesh together, so that way we're not looking too like under eye hot mess missing, you know. And I definitely want to use this again, the Anastasia caramel, a bronzer. Here we go. We're gonna use Tower 28 Golden Hour. Such a beautiful shade. I probably put too much. We're gonna use the Sephora microsmooth powder. We're gonna use the Sephora microsmooth multitasking powder in the shade Honey. Because I haven't used banana in like forever, we're pulling her out today. Oh gee, homie. What am I saying? Yeah, you're probably thinking, damn, that's a lot of powder. Yeah, it is. It's so much powder. I couldn't agree with you anymore. But like I mentioned in my previous video, we're not wasting things around here, so we're gonna use it as much as we can, okay? And I don't do my makeup like this every day to go to work. I do not. I don't even wear makeup to go to work, but you know, it's nice to play with makeup here and there, and today is one of those days. Before we move on to the face, we're gonna set everything with the Glow Recipe Ultra Fine Mist that I have not used on camera, but I have used a handful of times. We're gonna move on to lashes. I just bought this because Miss Bam didn't have any regular schmegular lashes, so these are the Kiss Signature Wispy, or the Pixie. So I was thinking we can do these lashes today. These are the Lily Lashes Faux Minks in the Stagger, I can't speak, Mykonos. We're gonna pop these babies on. Just because I have such a dramatic eye, I was thinking doing a dramatic lash, but now I don't even know. I'm so glad we went with these lashes because I'm gonna just do my brows. I'm not gonna explain because they're pretty, you know, pretty basic. I feel like they're still laminated. Maybe it's been a minute. It's been about a month. We're gonna use the Umoa Beauty 2-in-1 brow styler. For powder bronzer, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie one. I'm actually gonna use the A20 brush, and we're going to just put this on. This brush is so pretty. It's just so pretty. This is probably for blush, but that's totally fine. Oh my gosh, that is I think I went a little too heavy-handed on my right side. Yes, I did. That looks like I'll work. I'm just using the brush that I used earlier to put on the all over powder foundation, the Sephora one, because it's been a minute, you know, and I forgot how to apply, apparently, like freaking bronzer. My ass went in. I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo and this shade right here brush. This is the A22. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce anything right. So let's see how this applies. I'm used to like my fan brush, so we'll see how this. So it applies it very, very faint. Like you can see, it's nothing too intense, which is great because, you know, nowadays we're not doing that streak of highlight, but like I said, we gotta use what we got while we have it, you know. Wow, she's really like trying it this time. I really like how this is applying my highlighter, and I have no shedding, by the way, so you heard it first from me. Just kidding. And I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. It now comes like by itself, so you can totally buy it by itself. For powder blush, we're gonna use Milani's Berry Amore. This LA Girl Gingerbread Lip Liner, and Patrick Ta, she is independent. Yes, she is. Yes, you are. Go back in with the lip liner and fix her up. Okay, we're gonna go over with Artist Couture's Uncensored 2.0. This gloss is so pretty. Oh my gosh. It just, and the pairing with the liquid lipstick, man. This is the lip combo. So this is the lip combination up close. I mean, it just screams just so pretty, right? And I'm definitely wanting to use Infinity Pool, which is this shade right here. same highlighter that we used on the cheeky bones on the inner tear duct. This is Glitter Golds from NYX Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Polished. I love this thing. See how it goes. I'm just gonna do on top here. I just want to add a little shimmer. And this is the NYX 14 brush that we used earlier to cut the crease. That's the end of this makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I know time nowadays is so much valuable, so I really appreciate your time for being here and making it all the way to the end of this video. If you want to see more tutorials using Miss 35S Sweet Oasis palette, please let me know in the comment section down below. I would be more than happy to make or recreate another makeup look. So totally inspired by Miss Karen I Love Sarai here on Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, the whole shebang. She's our well-known Miss Karen here in the makeup community. So thank you all again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles!